Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be going over a collection of mods in The Sims 4. So I have previously done a review on this mod in the past. Actually, I posted the original mod review exactly a year ago actually, because I posted it in March. And so this mod, it used to go by something else, but it has kind of evolved over the year since I uploaded my initial review. And so initially this mod in the past was called the Woohoo Wellness mod, and I have been using this mod actually for a really long time in my game. But it's sort of changed a bit, and now it goes by the Relationship and Pregnancy Overhaul, or RPO for short. So this mod is by a creator that I really love, whose mods I really enjoy. And I have been using a lot of this creator's mods for a really long time, and they make some of my favorite gameplay mods. So I kind of wanted to, I guess, go over this mod today with you guys and just show off some of the features. So because like I said, this is a collection of mods. I believe it has 17 different individual mods within the RPO mod. And you can kind of pick and choose which of the mods you want to install. So you don't have to necessarily just have all of them. You can pick some, you can only have maybe one. But we're going to go over that today and go over all of the different parts of the mod. But before we get into the review and kind of go over what comes with this mod, be sure to like and subscribe. And I'm also hoping to be able to do maybe some more family gameplay mods and maybe a list of all my favorite gameplay mods and things like that. I've been waiting because of the infant update. A lot of my mods were actually out of date and I had to uninstall them and wait for them to be updated. But once that happens, I'm definitely going to be going through and maybe trying to do more mod reviews for gameplay stuff. But anyway, to start off with, I actually want to just go on the download page for this creator and go over a brief description of the mod. So I won't be able to go through every single thing in this video because I want it to be more of kind of an overview, just so you get an idea of what sort of comes with this mod. Like I said, this is a collection of mods that are made together and they should sort of work with each other, but they can also be used independently, so you don't need to have all of them. Okay, so we're just going to jump in and go through each of the individual mods that come with this, and then later we're going to go into game and I can show off some of the features that come with this mod, because like I said, it has a lot to do with pregnancy and relationships, and I feel like especially given that we just had the infant update, this is a really good mod because it does really improve pregnancy in The Sims 4, which is something that's very lacking in the game. So, okay, so speaking of pregnancy, the first mod is the pregnancy and family preferences. And this is something that I really love. This is one of my favorite features of this mod is you can actually choose if your sim wants to have kids and is, doesn't want to, if they're okay with being pregnant, if they don't want to become pregnant. And that is such a great feature. And it's something that I really wish was just in the game in general, because as it stands, the only way you can really decide if your sim wants to have kids in the vanilla game is maybe giving them certain traits. There's the family orientated trait or hates children trait. But I personally feel, especially with the family orientated trait, you can be a family orientated person maybe, but that doesn't mean you necessarily want to have your own kids. Maybe that just means you just love family. That doesn't mean that you want to become pregnant. Maybe you'd rather adopt or something, or maybe you don't want kids at all, So it always bugs me how that's not really taken into account. But actually, when you have this mod in your game, you can click on your sim and you can choose their pregnancy preferences, and their family preferences. So you can decide if they want to have kids, if they don't want to, and then your sims will actually react accordingly to what you have chosen. So if your sim is sort of indifferent, they won't have any strong feelings about becoming pregnant. But if your sim doesn't want to have kids, doesn't want to become pregnant, they will actually be a lot more upset by it. And they will they will have a stronger reaction. And if they do really want to have kids, they'll be a lot more happier about it. So the second mod, though, this is fertility and protection. So this adds things such as birth control, surgeries, And so that kind of adds things such as like fertility. So which kind of how likely it is that they can become pregnant or that they can get other people pregnant. It also adds protection as well. I typically don't really use that just because I use Wonderful Whims. And so I already have protection with that. But if you don't have Wonderful Whims and you want to be able to have this, and also it's kind of cool that there's even like interactions with it, which we'll see once we get into game. The third mod, this is Woohoo Diseases. I don't typically mess with this just because I kind of don't like having that in my game, really. And I think I do have, I don't take out this part of the mod, but I kind of just, I don't know, that's one thing where it's like, it's there, but I don't typically mess with it. But you can have Woohoo Diseases. And to be honest, I haven't really had a lot of experience with this, so I don't really know. But you can actually go to the doctor. You can go and get tested if your sim does end up getting something from someone else. So I think that's something that people may or may not want in their game. But like I said, you can take out a lot of these features. So there are certain things that maybe if you don't want, I usually leave it in because I don't care too much. But if you maybe really don't like that feature, you can just, you don't have to delete, you don't have to download that mod in particular. And then there's also, this is a cool feature that I have not gotten to play around with because I just haven't had like the situation come up where I would need to do this. But you can actually do, with the fourth mod, you can actually do paternity testing. So this is where you can find out who the sim's like father is for the child that you were having. So, and you can also, not only can you find out who the father is, but you can lie about it. You can, so you can lie and say that someone is the father when they're not, or you can tell the truth, obviously. You can do it to get someone to marry you. It's that's a pretty interesting one. Definitely really good for like drama. So, but that's one that I actually haven't messed around a lot with, but definitely a cool feature. And I think that a lot of people might find that kind of fun. And so this is also one that I don't really play around with just because I don't know, it's not really my, you know, gameplay style maybe. But this is teen pregnancy related to having a pregnant teen. I don't like, if I have teen sims, I don't really like getting them, like having them be pregnant. I don't know. I mean, obviously that happens, but I don't really do that. So I haven't experienced with this part of the mod, but this at least makes it more realistic. And the fact that like, you know, teen sims will have like a stronger reaction and like their parents might freak out. They could either be supported or get kicked out. I just don't typically like do stuff like that in my game. And this is actually something that I really want to look at when we actually do get into the game. And so this is the 6th mod. There's so many mods. We're like not even close to being done. So the 6th one is actually temporary separations. So this one is where you take a break from your relationship. This is something that I would like to play around with because it does seem like it seems like a really interesting thing. So it actually adds apparently the separated status. So I'm not really sure quite how that plays out, but that seems like a really interesting thing and once again, very realistic. A lot of these mods are really great if you want to kind of make your relationships maybe a little more realistic, add a little more depth to them. So that's a really great one as well. And now the next one is cheating. So this mod basically adds more features for like just around, I was gonna say adds more features for cheating. No, but it kind of changes like the reactions. I haven't played with this either a lot. To be honest, I haven't really had as much like drama gameplay. So I haven't gotten to see a lot of this play out. But like I said, we are going to see it all see some of it once we get into game. So, and so you will see different reactions though, depending on whether a sim only flirted, kissed, or woohooed, which makes sense. Because like obviously, you know, seeing your partner flirt with someone is gonna maybe be a little different of a reaction than like if you know that they like woohooed with another person. So you can blame, forgive, lie about having only flirted, nothing more. You can confess to cheating and all that. So that's really interesting. And I think this is one thing that I want to show off maybe a little bit in the mod because I genuinely haven't gotten to see much of this. I feel like the only things in this mod that I played with a ton and that I'm super familiar with is like more of the pregnancy aspect. I haven't gotten to see a lot of the more drama side of stuff. But yeah, so it actually replaces a lot of the like regular cheating. Regular cheating, that's such a weird word, but a weird way to phrase it. But yeah, so it definitely like kind of changes how that sort of functions. And then this one is also really cool. Now, I don't know how this will be affected because I do know that with the recent infant update, they actually did add in the ability to have like a science baby. And actually this same creator here that we're looking, who created this mod, actually did create like a tweak for the science baby mod where it gives you the option to actually like carry the baby. But I think that's actually separate from this. But this mod actually has like a very much more advanced way of having a baby through like alternative means. So not just adopting or having the baby naturally. So you can do artificial inseminations and surrogacy. And that also adds a ton of like extra possibilities for like storytelling. So, and the next one is kind of related, but this is actually the adoption part of the mod. So you can either adopt, apparently you can foster as well. Basically instant, it seems like, so you just automatically get a kid, where it seems like adoption is more, you get to choose, and there is an application process, and includes a home visit. So it seems like with adopting a child, when you have this mod, it will make the process a little bit more like, a little more lengthy, which makes sense because like you're literally adopting a kid. It's not that easy. So yeah, you'll get assessed on like your housing, your household, everything, your outfit. You also get assessed on your style, apparently. And the next one is custody and permanent separation. So this, you can decide when you maybe get divorced with someone with a sim, you can decide on custody. So if your sims are going to live together, live in separate houses, and if your sim gets to like have just visitation, or if they get to have shared custody. So, and then we also have termination of pregnancy. Now, I haven't really played around with this either, but that is another one that will be included in this mod, and it adds like a ton of like different moodlets, a ton of different like reactions, stuff like that. So this is also, once again, you don't have to add this to your game, but if you want this to be in your game, you can have that in. You don't have to, obviously. And the next one is pregnancy side effects. So this, I really like this too, because it actually adds like mood swings, cravings, back pain. So your sims, because obviously being pregnant, that's a lot on your body. So yeah, so a lot of times you'll, maybe have cravings. So you can go and get your craving food. You'll maybe have back pain, you'll like have sudden mood swings, all that. And this is another one, and big trigger warning for this, but this actually does add the option for your sim to like lose the baby. To be fair, this is like that's like a very, it's a very like realistic thing, but obviously like not everyone might want that in their game. And this one is actually pretty cool. So this adds special choices for your dating life as well as friendships. This is kind of more of the relationship side of things. And then there's also this, which I think is pretty cool. I'll have to show this off, but you can actually, I don't know if you can see it well, but you can actually decide to like, you can decide certain like things that your sim will do. Maybe like if they want to always be faithful, so they'll never cheat. And we are actually nearing the end. So one of the last ones is the Meet and Mingle dating app. I actually have not played with this, but it seems like it's kind of similar to the, if you guys are familiar with the Simda dating app. So this is, I haven't gotten to play with this, but I assume it might function kind of similar. So you have, it's like customizable. You have visible dating profiles. You can do blind dates, semi-blind dates, pick dates. And the last one is the chemistry, the charm and chemistry. So it's basically an attraction system. So you can kind of choose a little bit of that. That kind of goes over the description of the mod. So now we're actually going to jump into game and show off some of the features. All right, so now we are actually back in game. So as you can see though, over here, when you go to your Sims like profile, you actually will now have more options. And this actually usually a lot of times will happen random or automatically. It will assign what your trait, oh, sorry, it will assign your Sims like pregnancy or your Sims like family preferences. So as you can see, it actually says that the Sim it would be happy to have a kid. It also did assign it for our other Sim. Awkwardly, he actually does not want to have a kid. So she wants to have a kid, he doesn't. Obviously, that might bring up some drama. So, but if we go here, you should have a relationship, family, and pregnancy panel when you click on your Sim, and it actually adds a ton of new options. We have, like I said, there's surrogacy, there's pregnancy and family, reproductive health, romance, health, woohoo health. So I guess to start off with, we can define the Sim's thoughts on being pregnant. And like I said, you can be not okay with being pregnant. So maybe this Sim will say that maybe she wants to have kids, but maybe she's a little bit afraid of actually being pregnant. Maybe she's a little bit, you know, she wants to have kids, but she's a little bit scared of actually having to carry the child. But yeah, so let's see. So we can actually, with fertility or with reproductive stuff, we can go and start birth control. We can go evaluate fertility and health risks, and we can actually get a fertility potion. So maybe we will go to the doctor and just see what our fertility is like and if we have any health risks or anything to look out for. So I'm gonna actually have her go to the doctor and we'll see what the doctor has to say about that. Okay, and so she's actually back now from the doctor. And so the doctor said that there's actually nothing to really worry about. So there's nothing, so she's just kind of, her fertility is kind of just, you know, average. But I think since she wants to have kids and maybe she's, you know, realized that, you know, she can actually have kids, I think we will have, maybe we'll go over and talk to her boyfriend. We'll go and talk to him and see what options we have. I guess to start off with, we can ask if he wants kids. So obviously we know that Jet does not want to have kids, but we can ask him nevertheless, and we'll sort of see. Also, I don't know if there was any moodlets that came with going to see about, okay, there's no moodlets for having kids, but we will hear from him. Yeah, so okay, so he said he does not want to have kids at the moment. He does not want to have kids. Obviously, she kind of does. Other than that, let's see, is there anything else we can ask? We can ask about fertility. We can ask about protection. They shouldn't be using anything right now, but actually if we wanted them to be on protection, they could be on protection. So maybe he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go buy some protection. I think it potentially might be on the computer. It usually is for this kind of stuff. How do I buy? Maybe I need to, oh, actually, I think I might need to click on him. For this mod, for protection, I typically actually just use Woohoo. I use Woohoo. I don't use protection. I just use Woohoo. No, I typically use Wonderful Whim, so I'm not as experienced with that. But okay, yeah, so we can actually have him maybe go get some protection. Okay, so it looks like he's actually back. So it does cost a bit of money to go and get stuff. But yeah, so now he can actually, I don't know, it should be in his inventory. Okay, so now he has stuff that he can use, but we're not going to do that. We are going to instead actually, I don't know if I should have them just try for a baby. I will have them try for a baby and we'll see. We will see if they actually get pregnant. Otherwise, I may have to like cheat the pregnancy because I don't want to have to wait. Oh, I don't think they can get to it because of the way this bed is. Okay, I'm just going to get them. I might just get them a Woohoo bush. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to do all this. Okay, or I could replace this with an actual shower. They don't need to Woohoo in a bush. All right, now they are gonna Woohoo. They're gonna go try for a baby. Hopefully she will now be expecting so we can look at some other features in the mod. So we're gonna have her go take a test. And we will see if she is expecting. Please be pregnant. Oh, she's not pregnant. Okay. Well, oh no. Oh, I just realized because he has protection on him, he automatically used it. I didn't think about that. Well, I guess that shows off using protection. and how to use it, because he did end up using it. Okay, well, we're gonna have to try that again. So go woohoo. As you can see, now it says no protection was used. But yeah, okay, so now she can take a pregnancy test. Hopefully she's actually pregnant this time.
Nope.
Okay, well, she's not pregnant. Okay, no protection was used. Please, I really need you. I really need this. I really need this.
Nope.
No, okay. All right, we are trying for the 4th time. Okay, no. Okay, she is still not pregnant. I have had them woohoo. I'm just gonna have to cheat the pregnancy. Unfortunately, for some reason, I cannot make him the father by this way. So she's just gonna be pregnant. And you know what? Honestly, it's fine. She'll have someone else's baby, I think, because I can't make him the father. So I'm just gonna say that she's pregnant. And it's gonna be someone else's kid. She's actually pregnant with someone else's baby. So that's a little bit awkward. Now we're gonna see, oh, we're gonna tell him about the negative pregnancy test. Little does she know, she is actually pregnant now. Oh, and so we're actually telling him about the test. Oh, and he finds it boring. Wow, he was bored when we were talking to him about our failed pregnancy test. Well, I'm glad we're having someone else's baby then. He's a jerk. Let's see. I guess now we can go for a pregnancy test. Oh, apparently we can go to the doctor. I didn't know that was an option. So yeah, so you can spend a little bit more money to go to the doctor and see if you're pregnant. Oh, okay, this is so interesting. Wait. Oh, he got the jealous trait because he knows that she's cheated. So he got the jealous trait. Okay, this is not from this mod. That's from the update. So she actually is pregnant now. Yay, she's pregnant. With someone else's baby, not her boyfriend's. It's okay. It's okay. So does he know then? Does he know that he's been cheated on? Okay, tell you want to keep the baby. So we're gonna go tell him we are pregnant, and then maybe we'll try to convince him it's his baby, even though it's totally not. Organize. Okay, so there's a lot of options. So now there's way more options for family stuff. So you can actually go to counseling for the unwanted baby. You can organize to provide for the baby. Oh, I love this one. You can go to early parenthood child class. So there's a lot of more options now, obviously, because you're actually pregnant. So let's see. How do we convince him, though, that he is the father? Try to reassure about the pregnancy, because I don't see an option actually to lie about that. I can't lie about it. Oh, okay. And now look, he has this thing. Okay, so he has from out of relationship pregnancy. So Jet realized that his partner is pregnant, but certainly not by him. They haven't woohooed together in any way that could. Okay, what do you mean we haven't woohooed? We have totally. Yeah, so he's of course very upset. Oh, and then he has this, I wish I wanted it. So Jet knows his being unhappy about the pregnancy hurts his partner, but it's hard to hear them pleading to not give up the baby. So he does feel bad about not wanting the kid, but he's just not happy about this pregnancy, probably mostly because the baby actually isn't his. But you know, I'm just surprised that he knew. He knew right away. He was like, oh, I know it's not mine. Maybe we can actually put her into her next trimester though. Like maybe we'll just put her in her 2nd trimester. We can actually go to an early parenthood child class. We can go to a birth class. Oh, we should look at this because we can actually buy something for the baby. So basically she'll just go get something for the upcoming baby. Oh, and then we should discover the birth, the gender of the baby, as well as the number of babies we're having. Oh, and is this the guy? Oh my God, this is the guy that I think she is having the baby with, because I picked a random sim and he's actually right here. I guess we might as well like have them know each other, right? Okay, so now they're love interests. That's a little awkward because he is also with the spouse, but I'm pretty sure this is actually the guy we are legitimately having a kid with. Oh, okay, wait, no, here's the option for paternity testing. Oh, ask to marry due to having. Okay, so we're gonna have to ask him about this then. Okay, I thought we could do it with our partner, but I guess we can only do it maybe with the person we've actually had a kid with. So we can tell him he fathered the kid. We can tell him we didn't. Okay, I kind of want to see what happens if we do tell him. So, okay, she actually got back. So she bought something for the kid, but she actually did go and buy something. So she actually just bought this little toy for the baby and bought a little toy. So the baby will have a little thing. Yeah, he's just sleeping. I think he's having a big day, honestly. Oh, okay. So she's back and now she actually knows. So she knows that she is having a boy. Okay, well, I guess now we can actually go over. Is he still here? Is he not here? Did he leave? Okay, we're gonna need to invite over the actual baby daddy. Apparently we can lie to him. Unfortunately, he is married. I wonder, I kind of want to see what would happen though if we do have him, if we do the option to like ask to marry us. So I can have him like get divorced really fast. I'm sorry, I hate to break up a marriage. I should have maybe picked someone that wasn't actually married, but yeah, no. Okay, so now he's not married. Okay, because I don't know if they automatically will just say yes. Okay, well now we're just gonna tell him. Oh, so he's not happy. Oh, he's angry at us. Wow, so he's like not happy. He was not happy that we are having his baby. Well, I think we'll ask him to marry us. I feel like he's gonna say no with how he reacted. So they reacted poorly to being told they are the parent. How awful. He like got so angry at us. Listen, it takes two to tango. Oh, he said no. He said, I won't marry you, actually. He will not marry us. Wow, that's so mean. So, wait, no, wait, what? Are we married? Wait, why does it say that we're married? Wait, what? Wait, it says we're married. Well, oh my God. Oh, we eloped. Oh, I thought he said no because we got minus sign. Oh no, so he is not happy about it, but he did agree to marry us. That is so messy. Hurried. Oh, we had a shotgun wedding. That's so good. Oh, I thought it would like have us just get engaged. No, we are already married. Okay, well, that's so awkward because she still is dating the other guy. Well, I mean, I guess now that we're here, we might as well. Oh, where is she going? Is she going to get married now? Oh, she's going to sign the marriage papers. That's so funny. I thought he said no. I guess he did say yes. And poor Jet doesn't even know. He does not know what's going on. He's just been hanging out. Oh wait, he's actually kind of happy though that he's not the father, I guess. All right, well, they are actually married now. I think to end this off though, I do want to just end off with her actually having the baby. So she is going to just have the baby. We're gonna give birth. She will be, of course, excited about. She'll be excited that she has a baby now. So she is, and I think this is from the mod though, that she is happy because she wanted to have a kid. She is actually, you know, excited for it. With that though, that actually, I guess we'll actually just end the, I guess to be fair, we could end this off with having them, let's just separate permanently probably, because, you know, I mean, we are married now, so it's a little awkward if we're still dating. But yeah, with that though, I'm just gonna have them break up real quick. I guess now we will be a cheater. So yeah, that actually, with that actually concludes this review. I'm so sorry, Jet. You have really been going through it in this. But yeah, so I actually am gonna end this review here though. You can find the link to the mod below for you guys, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one though. I hope you guys like this video, and yeah.